Time is 7:20 a.m. Good morning. The news headline: FFK, Nigeria has entered one chance under Buhari, APC. Ex-Minister Dalong. The news in full. Nigeria's former sports minister, Solomon Dalong, has criticized his party, the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, over the recent defection of ex-aviation minister, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, to the party. Dalong, in a lengthy statement seen by Politics Nigeria, also attacked the leadership of the party as being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. The statement read in full: "I have insulated this dialogue from partisan discussions of issues deliberately to reinforce confidence of the people in genuine conservation around peaceful coexistence. However, whenever political actors squandered the goodwill of the platter of reckless, inordinate, ambitious, peace is definitely threatened. Therefore, our conversation will consider certain political developments with its attendant consequences on the stability of the country. In the whole of my existence, I have not been ashamed of myself like yesterday when I watched Femi Fani-Kayode standing by the president in the State House in Abuja. I have no problems with people's political affiliations, but I have issues with the manner the confidence and goodwill of Nigerians is being gambled with recklessly by clueless political elites. Could recruitment of political liabilities in the face of raving insecurity that have claimed lives of many innocent Nigerians who voted for us be the priority now? What has happened to humanity of APC leaders that we are so insensitive to the mood of nation? If we have such political strategies of conquering political opponents like Ben Oyade, Umahi, Matawale and Femi Fani-Kayode, then why have we failed to deploy same to defeat Boko Haram, banditry, unknown gunmen, kidnapping, etc.? It is evident from the body that the security and the welfare of the people of the country are actually inconsequential. Rather, grabbing of power by fire by force in 2023 is a task that must be achieved. Nigerians do not deserve this treatment from a party that portrayed itself as populist merely to grab power and turn it back against them. This wasn't our mission when we mobilized Nigerians to trust us with power in 2015. We have a defined mission of fixing the country because we trusted the president based on his credentials, but no right-thinking foundation member of the party can defend the current loss of bearing and direction staring at us. As the country continues to bleed, the only reaction of government is to insult the psychology of Nigerians with pictures of discredited political hawkers seeking refuge on political pilgrimages to Aso Rock. Or combative press statements from overzealous aides who usually throw caution to the winds. The fear of APC is the beginning of wisdom. Once a corrupt politicians join APC, his sins are forgiven. All corruption charges will be automatically dropped, and compensations with juicy appointments will follow. Loyalty in APC party is a capital offense. No wonder Femi Fani-Kayode insulted President Buhari and swore it would be preferred to die than joining APC. He is now the latest political bride of the president, whom he earlier called a criminal. I was expecting him to apologize to Mr. President and Nigerians, but shamelessly he was singing a new song. FFK is my boy. If you give him food, he will praise and sing for you, according to President Obasanjo. Now that he is on the dining table with President Buhari, he is no more clueless but a saint. How can Nigeria move to the next level with stomach infrastructure leeches like FFK? If this is what our party can offer at this critical stage of our national history, then Nigeria has entered one chance. Those accused of corruption are now strategically positioned and calling the shots, while those who struggled with the party have been sidelined bearing shame. With that which is happening, Nigerians have been taken for granted because the integrity of the moral foundation of APC is premised on deceit and cannot deliver on its promises. I weep for the politics of this country because if this our angel then hell is empty while the devils are ruling us. Is hope lost for the struggle to fix Nigeria? Certainly not. According to a classical political thinker, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good people to do nothing about it. Therefore, no regrets whatsoever with thoughts of changing the social order. This current political order has been attacked by coronavirus, currently on oxygen in isolation center. Only those with PPE can visit the center. From all indication, the APC is under siege by power grabbers who can only be stopped by petition to God in heaven. So, Nigerians, let's pray. Juma Mubarak, Dalong says. And the news analysis is that the Nigeria's former sports minister, Solomon Dalong, who is also a card-carrying member and bona fide member of the APC, had actually, fired out at the Buhari-led administration and also at the APC, most especially about the defection of the ex-aviation minister under the Goodluck Jonathan regime, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, who just defected to the ruling party, APC. Dalong actually had a lengthy statement as seen by Politics Nigeria, where he attacked the leadership of the APC and tagged them as being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. He actually made some observations where he said that he has to just move a bit from being political, because there is need to reinforce the confidence of the people about genuine conversation about peaceful coexistence. He said that political actors has begin to squander the goodwill of the plateau of reckless and inordinate ambitions, because whenever this is happening, where people are jumping from one party to the other in a bid to have relevance or to partake in the national cake or to have some relevance in their own sense, then that is definitely a threat to the goodwill of the people, and it should not be left untouched. He actually said that in his whole existence that he was never ashamed just like he felt so ashamed about Femi Fani-Kayode's defection into the APC, where he said that he has no problem with people's political affiliations, but there is issue with the manner of which the confidence of the people are being gambled with. He noted that the APC have been known, to cover the shames and to cover the corruption of anyone who joins the APC, leaving the fact that they had actually committed a whole lot of crimes. And he says that it is evident from the body languages of the APC leaders that the security and the welfare of Nigerians is inconsequential. Rather, they are focusing more on how to grab power by fire by force for the forthcoming 2023 presidential election. And he said that this wasn't their mission as planned and has been entrusted by Nigerians in 2015. He said that the same Femi Fani-Kayode that called the president criminal is whom the president has now pardoned, like also welcome to the State House without any apology so far. And he said that loyalty in the APC is actually a capital offense, that FFK is actually a clueless and disgrace because he's a stomach infrastructure kind of person. And these were the words of Solomon Dalong, saying that APC is under a siege by power grabbers and that we need to pray to God in heaven so that we'll be free and not have any regrets more than this that we are having. Thanks for listening. Good morning.